There's no such thing as sight reading. And rests, long notes, and repeated notes, those are the places the band is most likely to get lost. If that band is full of people who think reading music means reading one note at a time instead of focus on the rhythm and the counting. You're not supposed to read the notes. You're supposed to learn the notes in advance when you learn scales and chords. Every note's part of a scale or a chord. It's contextual, just like learning how to spell a word. You're supposed to read the rhythm. And those people, those players that are focused on the notes, they're not counting the rhythm. They're reading one note at a time, trying to remember how the song goes, and you know it's true, right? You don't trust me. I might be lying. Check it out for yourself. But you already know it's true. Because if you're playing a new piece of music, and it doesn't even have to be particularly new, maybe you just hadn't played it since Friday and now it's Monday, and there's 16 bars of rest, you know what's going to happen. People are going to come in on the next passage, people are going to come in early, and people are going to come in late because they're going to get lost on those rests. They were probably lost before they got the rest because they weren't counting. They probably missed the cutoff before they even got there, didn't even know where the downbeat of one of the first measure of rest was. There is no way they're coming back in 16 measures after a rest. They're completely lost. If you have a piece of music with whole note, whole note, whole note, whole note all tied together, same thing's going to happen. They're going to get lost in those whole notes because people that are reading one note at a time, they're just trying to remember how their part goes, right? If it's a rest, if it's a long note, there's no context. There's no surrounding context. They're just guessing. They're shooting in the dark. You're going to have to stop. You get to that long string of whole notes, you're going to have to stop. If you have 32 bars of the same quarter note, boom, 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 over and over again, you know what they're doing. They're following with their eyes, trying to remember which quarter note they're on because they're not counting. They have no idea, and they're lost. 2 measures in, they're lost. As soon as you get to the next passage, you're going to have to stop. When you read music, focus should be on the counting, not on the notes. And the interesting thing is, if you're reading music correctly, if you're musically literate, if you've learned how to spell scales and chords and you're focused on the rhythm, rest, long notes, and repeated notes is the easiest. I mean, what's easier than playing a rest? My name is Mark Dooley. I've been a private music teacher for 36 years, focused on practical theory and music literacy. If you want to hear more, follow me. If you need lessons, contact me. And if you can learn how to read words, you can learn how to read music.